All right, hey everybody. We are late Friday afternoon. We're waiting until things settle down here at the office. So hopefully we're going to catch it with not too many people so we can give you a pretty good tour, a full tour of the office. And we're going to start out by just checking out what my office looks like. So this office space is something that we took probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 months ago. We keep growing and growing and growing. And so we had to take some additional space so that myself and my partner Bill and his administrative assistant Kristen could have some place where we could go and just really focus, because my biggest thing is I can't be somewhere with a million other people around and really get the high quality level work done that I need to. So what you'll see in this office is that it's pretty secluded, and the only people that are in here each and every day are myself, my partner Bill, who's out on vacation, and his administrative assistant Kristen. And this is kind of just as we're going around here. This is just kind of a hangout area in the event that we've got one of our kids here. I've got a 4-year-old daughter. I've got a 1-year-old son, and sometimes they need to come here and they can just hang out and chill and watch TV. Same thing with Bill. We've got our little boardroom style meeting area here for when we need to bring people up. We don't have a ton of actually need for this, but we have it anyways in case we do. So we get the kitchen, we get the coffee machine, all that kind of stuff. Now this is my office, all right. So this is where all the magic happens. And anytime anybody comes into my office, they always laugh about the monitors, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 monitors, and I'm really big on efficiency, right? So I look at a lot of different things at any one given time, and I hate opening and closing monitors. So I just want to make sure that at any one given point in time, I'm not wasting any time, effort, and energy. This is also where I shoot my podcasts. It's also where I shoot my Facebook Live videos, and for the most part, I've got a desk job. I'm working at a desk, kind of orchestrating the company from behind this kind of little, shelter. So this is my office. This is kind of where I put all my ideas up on the board that we try to implement and try to put into place. So I'm going to continue walking around and showing you some additional space. I'm going to go into my partner's office, who, like I mentioned, he's out today. So this is where Bill would normally be, and he's the one who handles all of our operations and handles some of our rehab, and his executive assistant Kristen, who's just kind of hanging out and probably doesn't want to be on camera, especially since I didn't tell her that she was going to be on camera today. So thank you for being a good sport, Kristen, and we're going to continue to follow around in the office. And like I said, hopefully we don't run into too many people. We're waiting until Friday afternoon, but we'll have to see what we bump into. No one knows we're doing the tour right now, so come on. This is actually our mail center, where we mail out over 100,000 letters per month. I don't have the key, and I don't actually think he's even here right now, but if we were here, I'd be able to show you the equipment that we have, and we've got about $200,000 worth of mailing equipment that Brian, who runs the mail center, operates on a month-to-month basis, and maybe next time we can check that out the next tour that we do. But let's continue along. We've got all the agents and all their licenses up on the board. And of course, no office would be complete without a puff piece about the owner of the company. When I was featured in Bankers and Tradesmen. So I hear some noise in here. So this is essentially what our call center room. So this is where people learn how to get on the phone, learn how to use Mojo dialing. We've got everything set up within that office in order for people to be able to have their own space and make calls on Mojo Dialer each and every day. I think they're in a training, but I'm going to interrupt them anyways.
Show up on a consistent basis and let's get things rolling and keep things flowing for you.
Sounds like there's something going on here.
That, like I said, every Monday.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Tom.
So, nice to meet everybody. I'm Tom Caffarella, by the way. We're just doing a little office tour. I know it wasn't announced, but we just want to make sure that we're kind of rolling through the office right now. So you guys can continue on. I don't want to interrupt you, but
Thanks.
so I think these are
Okay.
these are actually some new agents
So,
that are in the
what we're
brokerage
gonna
right
do
now that are
is-
getting some training.
Every Monday
Um,
from 1 to
we've
4
got
p.m.
We've got
we
some
will, be
some
doing
seats
motor
here.
training.
So again,
until you have a really
one of the
good
biggest
handle on
things
this,
that we wanted
keep
to make
coming
sure
back,
of
okay?
when we took additional
1 to
space
4, yeah.
was
And
that
that's the
everybody
time frame
could come
get
to
most of
work
these questions
and
answered.
have a
But
space
again,
to
if
sit.
you're
So
gonna
as you
be-
can see,
you're gonna
there,
get
you're going to
this.
see
If
in
you're
this
coming
office
every
there's a
Monday
bunch
and
of
doing
these
this on a regular
additional
basis, you're
spaces
gonna
that
get
people
it,
can just
okay?
utilize
And,
whenever they want.
and it's just a great way to start. Putting business into your business at the start of your week is just the way it
And
should
we
go,
set them up
right?
purposely with
So,
multiple monitors so that they can have the most efficient
The next
workspace
step,
possible.
you know, I'm gonna come
As
back
you
to
saw, I'm a
this
big
after
believer
we're
in
gonna
having
select the
multiple
groups, so let's
monitors, so
finish
I
up
want to
the
make
other
sure that
stuff.
my
Let's go back to
agents
reports.
also have multiple monitors as well. They don't have to utilize them, but we do teach them how to utilize them.
Go to the session report. Find your name and the interval today.
We can still come through. So again, just more spaces.
Fix it, Raj.
You
We'll
know,
fix
people.
it. Okay. This is the report.
Obviously,
that I
not
wrote
everybody
every Monday.
comes into the office to work. A
Okay.
lot of people
I
work
don't
from
run
home, but we want to
today.
give people the
So let me show
opportunity
you how I
that
run
if they
it.
want to come in here, shut the door,
Above
make some
says
phone
today,
calls, they've got
click
some
on
privacy in
where it
order to
says
do
from.
that.
Top
So,
of the screen.
and then, you know, we've
Where it
got
says
more
info.
kind of cubes on the side here. We've got two
And the date
office
is going to
spaces.
be this past Monday.
All right. And so we'll come on. We don't want to interrupt them too much.
And then we'll go ahead and select
Let me just shut this door.
the following Monday.
All right. So again, so that room right there is basically where people go to make their calls, right? So they're actually padded workstations so that the noise is canceling. We give them noise canceling headphones so that they can call and not get disrupted by each other. And as you can see, if they need total privacy, they can just go off in the individual rooms and work. And so now we're going to go downstairs. We've got two sides of the other office that we take up. One is just for Ocean City Development, the development company where our staff is located, and the other side is actually the brokerage side, Cameron Real Estate Group. This is the call center, essentially, where people are making calls, and then the other space is training and support. And again, there's additional room for people that can get on the phone if they want to. More puff pieces about the owner. I gotta pump up my ego. When I'm feeling depressed, I'll come over here often and read the articles about myself. And these are just some properties that we've renovated over the course of the years, and just some cool ones that we particularly like more than others. Some projects that we've done pretty well on. All right, cool. Let's continue on. Oh, here he is. This guy definitely wants to get on
I
camera.
don't want to get on camera.
Here he is. He came up. He knew we were taping something.
What's going on
This
here?
is Bob DeVito, our property manager. He had to suck up some airtime, so he came up here just to say hello.
What are we talking about? Anything I can get in on?
We're doing an office tour. So
Oh, okay,
I haven't
yeah.
been in, you've probably been in half the place, so
There you
it'll be
go.
good to
Good
find
luck.
out what things look like.
All right.
All right. And so Bob, by the way, is our property manager. He manages all 300 plus units that we own as rental properties. He's also an agent, but he focuses 99% now on property management. I literally don't have a key or the code to even get in here, so hopefully we've got some staff working that can open the door for us. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get in here.
You're not welcome here.
Oh, hey!
You're not coming
It's
in.
our friendly staff member, Ryan Begin. And this is actually, this is the original space that we had when we first started. So this was maybe 800 to 1,000 square feet that we originally took, and then we started to expand into the building. Actually, as of a couple more weeks, we should be taking on another 3,000 square feet, which is going to come complete with an actual room where we can shoot individualized videos, both for myself and my agents. But yeah, this is the Ocean City development side. The original part of the office. So we've got obviously the kitchenette, all that. We've got very important people here on the fridge. Paper, all that good stuff, all the exciting stuff you want to see, right? The paper that we use, the paper clips that we use, the stapler, all that good stuff. Just a little lunch table here. Funny because I don't even know what we use this space for anymore. Somebody probably sits here, but I don't even know who it would be. And so this, I do know who sits here. So this is my other partner, Scott, and he manages all of our projects. So as you can see, he's got some, carpet and other various kind of renovation samples hitting away here. So he doesn't come in very often because he's typically working on the projects. But when he is here, this is where he sits. And then we've got, see if I still know the code here. So this is Sabrina's office, who lists all of the Ocean City Development renovation properties. I haven't been in here in a while either, but this is where the magic happens. This is where she sells over 100 of our fix and flip properties every single year. And I think she might be. Everyone's on vacation today, so it's a good day to tour the office. So straight ahead, I don't want to interrupt her too much, but my inside sales agent Barbara straight ahead, and then we're going to have our operations manager Regina to the back corner, and then Donna, who's our accountant, to the right. So we can just quietly kind of sneak up on them.
No, that's sneaky.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. What are you doing in here?
We're just checking out. We want to show people what things are like behind the scenes without anyone getting any notice.
You're always behind the scenes, honey.
Yeah, behind the scenes. Unexpectedly.
You know, I have to wear makeup if you're going to put me on TV.
That's okay. This is just going to be broadcast on ABC, NBC,
Okay,
and
okay,
Fox.
okay.
That's it.
We'll see.
Our original kind of emblem here that no one can even see anymore since we put up these high desks, but it was pretty cool when we first put it up. All right, and for the last portion of the tour, so this is the Cameron office. This is where we do all the training. We've got my recruiter in here. We've got my full-time compliance person in here. We've got some additional storage space for signs and some of the staging furniture that we utilize. We've got the reception desk, but why don't I just show you instead of kind of giving you an outline before we go in. So the Cameron area reception desk, which is obviously self-explanatory. Client walks in, they're going to talk to whoever is sitting behind the reception desk. Another office that I don't know the code to because I never go in here, but behind this wall is all of our staging furniture. There's a bunch of supplies and things like kitchen cabinets and stuff like that we just kind of keep in stock in the event that we need them. A lot of times we'll need kitchen cabinets and stuff like that on the fly, and we buy them in bulk just so that we have them. The same stuff, I'm talking about the same stuff that we use over and over and over again. And the kitchen that we just finished renovating for the office. Obviously our bathroom. One of our conference rooms here. And so this is our training room where we host all of our Facebook Live videos for the brokers that are, the agents that are in our brokerage. So whether an agent is actually in here, they can come to the office and they can actually get the live presentation, or they can be on Facebook Live and we host that and we shoot what's in this video here, what's in this room here. So this room can fit somewhere around probably like 40 people we've gotten in here at any one given point in time, and typically when we have a training session we'll typically tend to fill this up. Alright, in this room we've got some additional space. We've got my cue card from when I was actually shooting my videos earlier today, but this is actually just a side room that, again, we allow our agents to come in. They can bring in their laptops, they can plug in, whether they need to make calls or they need to print out things on MLS or whatever they need access to. We want to make sure that they have space to sit, and again, we very, very rarely do we ever fill up all the spaces in the office. The only time when we really start to fill up is when we have training sessions, and then we will fill up that room. But in terms of agents working here, typically speaking, like, we've always got additional space, and we're even taking more space. Like I mentioned, we're taking another 3,000 square feet of space because we're always trying to anticipate being ahead, right? We'd rather have a little bit more space so people don't feel cramped than not have enough space and kind of try to jam everybody in. And not only obviously can agents come here while they're training, but if an agent just wants to sit here, park, and then print, they can just go right around here. All of our agents have the wireless capacity on their laptops. They just print directly to this printer. This is my recruiter's office, and this is my full-time compliance person's office, which apparently she's not at the beach, but she's still not here. So yeah, I mean, this was basically the tour, you know, of all the offices. Like I said, we've got MySpace, we've got the Cameron kind of calling center for people who want to learn how to use Mojo Dialer effectively. We've got the Ocean City development component, which was my original office. We've got the Cameron Training Center, which we're in right now. We've got the additional garage space where we store all of our signs, all of our staging furniture, all of our additional supplies that we buy in bulk. And then we're going to be taking that additional 3,000 square feet, which is going to have a video production studio. It's going to have some additional spaces for some referral partners that we're bringing in here, some attorneys that we do a lot of business with, and also some additional space for our agents. So I'm glad that we were able to do it at this time, so it was a little bit quiet, which is good. We didn't interrupt too much workflow, but I'm glad you were able to check out the office tour, and thank you for watching.
All right.